Welcome back to Math 171, Pre-Calculus Algebra. In this video, we're going to talk about solving rational equations. So given the rational equation 3 over x plus 6 plus 1 over x minus 2 equals 4 over, getting a step ahead of myself here, x squared plus 4x minus 12. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is multiply to get rid of all those denominators. So it turns out that if I factor that x squared plus 4x minus 12, so leaving the left-hand side alone, it turns out when I factor that denominator on the right-hand side that it is x plus 6 times x minus 2. So I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation by x plus 6 times x minus 2. So I end up getting, on this first term, the x plus 6 cancels. So I have 3 times x minus 2 plus 1. And on this one, the x minus 2 is going to cancel, so I get x plus 6. And then on the right-hand side, everything cancels, and I just get 4. So now, I'll go ahead and distribute, so I get 3x minus 6 plus x plus 6 equals 4. Well, now it happened to work out so nicely that the minus 6 and the plus 6 just go away. And I'm left with 4x equals 4. And then dividing both sides by 4, I get x equals 1. Now, something that is mandatory when solving a rational equation is you then have to go back and plug it back into the original equation to make sure that it's correct. You can do everything correct in a problem like this and still get a wrong answer. So if I plug the 1 in, I get 3/7 plus 1 over negative 1 equals 4 over 1 plus 4 minus 12, so negative 7. Now, writing this in a little bit nicer of a way, 3/7 minus 7 over 7 is equal to negative 4 over 7, and I should actually put question marks above the equal sign here because we haven't verified they're equal. But now, negative 4/7 equals negative 4/7, so we check out. Usually the problem that would cause you to get something out of that and it ends up not being a solution would be if it wasn't in the domain of the original, would have caused a divide by 0 issue. So that concludes solving rational equations. In the next video, we're going to talk about solving rational inequalities.